We've got proof, and we're not afraid to share it. I have all the details and some interesting information for you right here in this video. Let's get right into it. All right, so I think all of us can probably agree there is a small percentage of the population right here in the United States who needs additional money, whether it's a one-time lump sum stimulus check, whether it's ongoing monthly payments in the form of stimulus checks, monthly stipends, UBI, universal basic income, guaranteed basic income, or anything else, or even potentially even permanent raises to monthly benefits for fixed income beneficiaries. At the end of the day, I think we can all probably agree, who cares what kind of program it is? Doesn't really matter what the name is. At the end of the day, it's all about the dollars in the bank account and the dollars in your pocket at the end of the week, at the end of the month, and for the rest of the year or in an ongoing basis, right? This is what is very important. As we've been talking about here on the channel for quite a while now, we're actually working with a number of about 50 million people. Now, that's just kind of roughly the number we've been working with, but it could be 20 million, it could be 10 million, it could be 30, it could be 25, it could be 32. We don't really know what the exact number is. All that we know is that there are about 50 million people or thereabout in the United States right now who need some type of additional financial assistance. Not all 333 million people in the United States. No, they do not need everything. It's only about a small percentage of the people out there right now. Again, about 50 million or thereabouts people that need additional financial assistance. However, I also want to talk about a couple interesting things in this video. So stick with me because you may want to participate with what I'm going to talk about here in just a second. All right, so on the other hand, there's also somewhat of a debate out there. Again, I don't talk about this a whole lot in my videos simply because I don't really want to put any focus on this. However, I want to throw it out there right here in this video. I have come across some reports here over the last several months talking about additional money, as in, monthly stimulus checks, an ongoing lump sum payment, UBI, universal basic income, or these guaranteed basic income programs that are out there right now. And some people, of course, there's always pushback on everything. Some people are saying, do people really need extra money right now? Or is everybody just fine? You know what I mean? Well, obviously, they don't really see the whole picture. Obviously, they don't really see what is actually going on. I always like to challenge people if they ever question if people need additional assistance right now. I always say it to everybody, feel free to read through the comment section on any of my videos here over the last 2.5 years, and you'll clearly see what is going on in the real world in the United States. There's a lot of people that are struggling right now in this country and need additional money. So that's what I always say to anybody that ever challenges it and says, oh, nobody needs more money right now. I say, oh, really? Feel free to read through the comment section and you'll probably change your opinion pretty quickly. But again, that's just what some people are saying out there. And again, I don't really like to talk about this a whole lot in my videos simply because we don't need to give any energy to that. We want to give energy to the ideas that we're looking for, right? Additional financial assistance for those people who really, really need it right now. However, I want to get into something here in just a second. This is something that I have not talked about in about 3 years, possibly even longer right here on the channel. And yes, 3 years, not 3 months. So I want to get into the details on that, but really fast before we do, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video. Whether you're new here or if you just haven't done so, make sure to hit that button right down below. I'm here for you every single day as your one and only daily advocate. I truly want to help you out in any way that I can. I want to do anything I possibly can. And again, you'll see that here as I demonstrate once again another new concept. I want to do something here that might be kind of cool and might actually hit home for a lot of people, not only right here in this community, but anybody else that may come across these videos, including lawmakers or anybody else that has authority to get additional money out. This may be something pretty cool. And honestly, it's a pretty powerful concept. I've done it a couple times here on the channel and it really hits home pretty hard. So I want to share that with you here in just a second. But really, if you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video. All right, so let's get into this. Here's what I'm thinking, and again, I'm a total nut job sometimes, so maybe this idea is off the wall, and maybe it's something that'll actually stick, but actually, I have done this, I believe 3 times now over the last, 4 years since we started this channel, way back in April of 2018. Yeah, it's been 4 years now. If you want to see some really interesting videos, feel free to scroll back about 3 years ago and watch some videos here on the channel. They're horrible. They're really, really bad. But if you're looking for some really bad entertainment, feel free to scroll back and check out some of those. They're really, really bad, but they're kind of funny at the same time. Anyway, that's a total side note. But here's what I'm thinking. And again, I want to hear your feedback on this, so please leave your comments down below. If you love it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. All feedback is welcome, okay? So let me know what you think of this. But here's the thing. Going on with that idea that I just talked about a minute ago, where some people are coming out saying, oh no, people don't need extra money right now. Everybody's doing just fine. The economy's booming. Everybody has tons of money and flush with cash right now. Again, that's not the case. That's the case for some people, but it is not the case for everybody. There's still a percentage of the population who needs more money. So here's the thing. When I said earlier in the video, we have proof and we're not afraid to share it. So check this out. And again, you can go back and check out these videos. I've done it at least 3 times here on the channel over the last, well, since the channel started anyway. You can go back and check out those videos. But here's what I did. If you would be interested in doing so, again, I know that everybody's not comfortable doing this, but I want to hear your feedback on this if this is something you would think would be cool for me to implement right here on the channel. So what I've done previously years ago, a couple years ago, is I reached out to the community and said, hey, send me a little video of yourself telling me your story. Now again, there's a lot of people that submit videos typically. So what the deal is kind of the parameters are a 30-second video. But the whole idea behind this is send me a little 30-second video of yourself basically telling a little bit of your story and the struggle that you're dealing with right now. Maybe you're a fixed income beneficiary. Say something like, hey, I'm living on SSDI and my benefits are not getting me very far these days. The money goes very fast with increased prices. This month I don't have enough food, or maybe whatever your situation is. Again, I don't know. Everybody's situation is very different, but I'm guessing what I just said right there is probably consistent for a lot of people. Simply not having enough food, a lot of different things. So anyway, the whole idea behind this is to gather a bunch of little video clips, put them all together in this big, basically it's like a 20-minute video or possibly even longer, featuring like 50, 60 people, something like this, telling their little clips of stories, a little 20, 30-second video of everybody basically telling their story of the real struggle that is actually going on right now. Now, here's what's interesting. When I did this a couple years ago, because originally when I started this channel, I was talking about a lot of blind stuff and like vision loss and stuff like that, because as many of you know, I'm blind, right? So, well, my world is not black, to be totally clear. I can still see very, very bright lights, which is why I'm looking at the camera, because I have a very bright light right behind the camera. So I basically just stare at the light and fry my eyes the whole time during these videos, right? So that's what I do. Anyway, just want to clarify so that everybody's on the same page and knows what's actually going on here. But anyway, so this is what I did. When I did these videos previously, when I had like the blind community, I had them send me little clips and I compiled it all together in like a 20, 25, 30-minute video, and every 20, 30 seconds, something like that, the video flipped over into a new person telling their little story and introducing themselves and kind of telling their whole vision loss story a little bit. So, super cool concept. When I did those videos a couple of years ago, people absolutely loved it, and it was a cool way to get to know people and at the same time kind of share their little story. Well, I'm asking for the same thing here. Do you think this is something that you'd be interested in doing? Coming on, recording maybe a little 20, 30-second video of you talking, telling your story and the real struggle that you're dealing with right now. Yeah, anyway, I'd be interested to hear your feedback on this. If this is something you would be interested in doing, let me know. Maybe I will introduce this and we can put something together where I can have a bunch of you kind of put together these little videos, submit them to me, and then we'll put them all together, as in we'll edit the whole thing together into one big long video, or if there's just a ton of videos that come in, maybe we'll even spread it out into multiple videos if we need to, and then post them right here on the channel so that anybody that comes across this, and maybe if all of us team up together, we can start dropping these links into the emails of lawmakers who have the authority to send out additional money, right? So what do you think of this idea? Let me know. And again, I totally understand. Not everybody is comfortable in front of the camera. Don't get me wrong. Been there, done that. If you want to see how bad I was, go back a couple years ago and check out some of my videos. They're horrible. So bad, because I was scared to be in front of the camera. But I've done this about 2,500 times now, or actually more than that. So, I'm getting a little bit better at it, but still not perfect. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on this. I'd be very interested to know if this is something you'd be interested in doing. I would anticipate if we did this now, considering there's almost 356,000 of you here in the channel, we could potentially get thousands of videos. I'm just saying, maybe. I'm not really sure what the response would be, but potentially it could be kind of a massive project, right? So maybe we take the first 100 videos that are submitted, maybe we take the first 200, maybe we take all of them and put it all together. And maybe it just turns into this massive project where we have ongoing video clips of like 100 videos. I don't really know. I'm just saying there could be a lot of people that submit videos on this. That's why I'm asking you, would you be interested in doing something like this? And again, the whole idea behind it would be a very short video, you sharing a little bit of your story. Again, nothing too personal. We don't want to share personal stuff here because it's not really anybody's business for the most part, but realistically, just a little clip of yourself just saying, this is the struggle. This is what I'm dealing with. I need additional money. I don't have enough food. I can't pay my rent. I can't pay my bills. My car just got repossessed. All kinds of things like this. And then I can put it all together and, maybe it'll hit somebody home. Maybe it'll, really pull on the heartstrings of people and maybe they'll actually do something. And again, maybe all of us can kind of team up together and start dropping these videos into the inboxes of lawmakers, right? Yeah, it's not going to take long for them to watch a few of these videos and see, oh, I guess there is really a struggle out there in this country. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Maybe it's just another great idea that I have that just flops. I have a lot of floppers. So it's okay, no problem, right? All you need is just one home run to win the game. So that's all I'm kind of really going for here is just kind of trying to do something to help you out, trying to whack one out of the park here for you, trying to do something cool and just bringing back an idea that we implemented here on the channel many years ago. And I thought maybe this would be cool once again, right here in this community, once again for everybody here, trying to get some money. Anyway, if you want to check out those videos, that we did years ago, trying to figure out the best way to do it. Scroll back and check out maybe 3 years ago was probably the last time we did one. Actually, I think the last time we did one of these videos was probably in like February of 2019. So yeah, if you want to check that out, feel free to do that. I think that's when the last one was that we did. Maybe it was in 2020, February or so of 2020, could be right. Anyway, scroll back to that if you want to check it out. You can see it, video clips of all kinds of people sharing their stories. Pretty cool stuff. Anyway, let me know your feedback and we'll go from there. I'm interested to read your comments. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media. And of course, go back and check out any of those other 2,400 plus videos right here on the channel. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Enjoy your day, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.